Hi everybody, my name is Troy. Today I'm going to be doing a unboxing video of the Estes Proto-n. This is, I guess, the new world's smallest quadcopter. A couple of different colors it shows on the side. Very small quad, 19 millimeters tall, 22 millimeters wide. It says on the box you can do some flips, 2.4 gigahertz transmitter. World's smallest drone. So when I got mine, it has a piece of plastic on here, like taped on. Don't really know exactly why, but let's go ahead and open it up. So it's still sealed, and I think we'll just let's cut this here with a knife off camera. There we go, just like that. And let's see what's inside. So it looks like in the box we're going to have the user manual, and everything else appears to be inside of the packaging there. So let's kind of pop this up. There we go. Here's the quadcopter itself. Oops, dropped it. It's very tiny. I have a few other micro quadcopters that I'll compare it to in just a second. Very cool transmitter. You store the quadcopter in the transmitter itself, so this piece will pop up. Let's take this little card out, and the quadcopter sits right there in the center. Excuse me. It's like your charger and extra propellers is taped here to the back, so let's remove that. This is taped on pretty well. There we go. Alright, so tiny little propellers inside and your charging cord. I don't think we need to take those out to look at, so we're going to set those off to the side. So there's a few different, I don't want to say versions, but there's a couple of other quadcopters that are exactly this size. There's one by Florian, there's the Cheerson CX Star or something like that. I think that's the right name. Now those particular quadcopters feature headless mode, whereas this one does not. So for me, I'm not a fan of headless mode. I don't think it's necessary to have, and I would rather have 3 rates of speed instead of a low, essentially medium, and then instead of a high, a headless mode, I would rather have a high speed. So the difference between the Proto-n and other tiny little quadcopters this size, like the CX Star, is this one does not have headless mode. Here, I'll show you on the remote, I'm sorry, on the helicopter itself. Power switch on the back, that is where you charge it, and this is not going to be in focus, but that's okay. It charges right there on the back. Red propellers in the front, black propellers in the back. Tiny little battery at the bottom. On the transmitter, you have your trim adjustments. Sorry, my hand is in the way. You have your trim adjustments on each side. Power switch, throttle. This, I believe, adjusts, or no, this you press for flips, and this one you press for your different rates, so beginner, intermediate, and expert mode. So to compare the size, I have a few other quadcopters here. This is my CX10, my Cheerson CX10. So we'll set that there. I have a Quark Micro, we'll set that next to it, and then I have a slightly modified Proto-n. I'm sorry, Proto-X. So we'll set those next to each other so you can see the difference in size. So the Proto-N has a similar design to the CX10, which looks like a tiny little phantom. So it's not just the circuit board cutout that the Proto-X has. And then this is the Quark Micro. And so you can see, like I can set that right on top there. And the entire quadcopter is about the size of the circuit board inside of the Quark Micro. It's a very tiny little quadcopter. It's really hard to kind of visualize it on video because it's, you know, zoomed in and all of that. But just look at the difference in size between this red propeller and the white propeller on the CX10. The white propeller on the CX10 is almost twice the size. It's a very tiny little quadcopter. So I'm going to be doing a flight review of the Proto-N. So be looking forward to that on my channel, and thanks for watching.